All hail.
Now, you don't see too many political videos out of this channel, right? And normally when I do make political themed videos, I feel like they're more based around something stupid that was done or said rather than the leaning of the political party. Or it's because I think the politician themselves is complete cheeks, rather than whichever side they're on. But regardless, the thing that bugs the crap out of me, and it seems to have gotten worse since 2016 when Donald Trump got elected somehow. All things lead back to Trump for some fucking reason, according to the internet. But you get a lot of people on social media. I know, me complaining about social media. Shocking. But you get a lot of people on social media where they've made their entire lives politics. They'll either talk about nothing but politics, or their entire personality will be nothing but politics, or everything about them revolves around politics. Like, you say anything mildly political and then they dive trying to be all, Joseph, I mentioned I'm political lately, and it's like, it's not that intense, settle. But you get people who, for some reason, will turn their entire lives political. Like, they'll just sit there and everything about their personality is, here's my politics, here's the politics I support, here's my political views. Not everything's fucking political. You don't need to make your entire life political. Again, it's one of those things that annoys me where people turn into two-dimensional people rather than, you know, okay, politics is part of their lives, but it's not their entire lives, you know. For example, you get those people where just everything about them they have to attribute behaviour to, oh hey, this is because of my political leaning. Like, you know, I'm a god, so first thing I do every day is, in the morning, I step outside and I take a deep breath and I get real high and I scream on top of my lungs, what's going on? And that's because I'm a paleo librarian. Like, that's one of my political beliefs. And it's like, well, that's not really because of your politics, you ripped that off a song. But how is that political? You see it on Facebook all the time. You know, someone will complain about something, or a news article will go up about anything happening. It could be, dude stubs his toe on a rock, face plants, backflips 3 times, and starts doing the Macarena before flare-flopping on the street. You'll get comments going, typical leftist behaviour. How is that leftist behaviour? You know, you see articles all the time and people in the fucking comments will just turn it political. You'll see someone doing something or saying something which doesn't even have a political leaning behind it. Or you get people attributing a belief system to politics, claiming it's a political system or the fault of politics rather than basic human decency. Let's take the carbohydrate kid, good old Dustin Nunn, aka the third Hardy brother, to go with Matt and Jeff, their ugly stupid baby brother Elam Hardy. Dustin Nunn. Have I mentioned him on this channel apart from that one fucking video on Killer Crap? Either way. Dustin Nunn. In his little infamous video where he got absolutely BTFO'd about banning gay people from any company he owned, any wrestling company he owned. He claimed that wrestling companies accepting gay and trans wrestlers were left-wing politics being forced in wrestling. As if accepting people for who they are is a left-wing prospect. Dustin attributes all of his negative, ignorant, bigoted behaviours, I can't English, all of his negative behaviours to being right-wing, when his behaviours aren't right-wing. He's just an ignorant fucking moron. You've even got people who are right-wing inclined criticising him. Or you get a certain brain-stunted fish that I'm not going to name lest I summon him, because every time you mention the moron, he shows up. People don't stop mentioning the moron, and that's why they have problems with him. Where everything you say or do that disagrees with him is conservative. Their entire lives revolve around fucking politics. And it's worse in the cases of idiots like this, where they don't even understand the politics they're talking about or shoehorning. Like, it's weird when someone's entire personal behaviour is politics, politics, politics. They don't understand fucking politics. They don't understand what the fuck they're talking about. I don't get it. Politics isn't even that fucking interesting in my not so humble opinion. And honestly, the fact that people have increased their need to be all political and shit, I feel it's divided people more and more. Like, you get people who just fucking bicker and piss and whine and moan and argue with each other over stupid shit because they're attributing politics to it that don't even fucking belong there. You know? Like, you can pick school issues or something and it's, oh, this is typical of libtards, or oh, this is typical of conservatives, and it's like, how is it typical of either? It's like the whole, you know, vaccines versus anti-vax things with COVID. Oh, getting vaccinated is a left-wing thing. No, it's a common sense and understanding how medical science works thing. The general gist of this long, rambling, not getting to the point fucking video is that you get a bunch of people online nowadays where their entire life is so obsessive when it comes to politics that they attribute behaviours to politics that aren't even political. I don't understand it and I don't get it. Maybe it's because I'm a mostly apolitical person. I don't understand it, and I don't understand the big deal, and I don't understand why everything's political. But someone does not have a political belief simply because they engage in some simple fucking behaviour that isn't even political. You don't need to turn every fucking thing political if it doesn't involve politics to start with. Contrary to popular belief, turning everything political doesn't make you look smarter. A lot of the time it just makes you look dumber. And a lot of the time it just makes you look like you're posturing, and it make no sense to me. But as I say, maybe that's just me, maybe there's something I'm missing, maybe there's something I don't get. Either way, I just think it's dumb. That's just my take anyway. I'm Damian Skyfire. Till next time.